Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fairy Tail Chapter 522. When we last left off, Universe 1 had been dispelled, Natsu had woken up, and, everyone was back in, main Magnolia, and then August was all like, I'm gonna wreck all y'all, and Gildarts was like, yeah, no. And then, let's see, they started fighting, but then we moved on to, Gray going to fight Zeref, and it looks like that's where this chapter is going to be because it's called Gray's Trump Card. This is only the first of two chapters this week. Chapter 523 has not been uploaded yet, at least when I started making this video it hasn't. It might be by the time it's uploaded. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into Gray's Trump Card. We got this cover page. Okay, first page, color page. Gray confronts Zeref. Gildarts faces August. Natsu, who holds the key to everything, rushes into the core of the action. I have, Zeref and Gray facing off. Gildarts and August, who is apparently red. I did not know that, powered up August was red. I thought he was, a blackish gray. But okay. We have a color cover. Look into each other's eyes, piercing through the night. And just everyone in a red moon. There's some information that has not been translated on here, I'm guessing about the movie. Yeah, I see Fairy Tail Dragon Cry. And looks like character designs for the movie, which I have not seen yet. Other than the outfits for everyone except Urza, doesn't look like much has changed. Oh, but it's definitely post-time skip, because we see this, we see human Carla. So, I don't know. We see these new character designs, which look like they're not, it's not covering Avatar. So I don't know when it's going to be set. I don't know. We'll find out. And then we see a Fairy Tail Rave Master collaboration right here, I guess? I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, now we're at the actual chapter. So now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's go to the real meat of the video. We open on the Fairy Tail Guildhall. Gray, Natsu's best friend. Your parents were killed by Deliora, the demon I created. Defeating this monster took your master's life. You must despise me, right? I'm surprised. You know quite a lot about people you're not interested in. Know thy enemy. Lucy Hartfilia, the descendant of my friend, Anna. A cheerful, positive person who's had a great impact on Natsu's upbringing. Happy, Natsu's partner. They all share a very strong bond and trust with each other. Urza, Wendy, Gajil. I know every major opponent of mine. Wait, does he consider Happy to be a major opponent? I know every major opponent of mine. I guess so. I don't know what's going on right there? Okay. What are you really aiming for? Do you really need an answer? I want Mavis's magical power. You want to protect her. Isn't that enough of a reason to fight? I think Gray was asking for a bit more specific than that, Zeref, but okay. You have a huge army and the power of immortality. Why do you need the abilities of the first? To defeat Acnologia. And Gray's all shocked. If that were my goal, would you lend me a hand? That's not funny. But that's the truth. In the end, I'll be able to defeat even Acnologia. But my true goal isn't such an insignificant feat. Please tell me it's taking down Ankhseram. Ever since Ankhseram was introduced 100 chapters ago, I've wanted the big main goal to be a takedown between them. And we go straight to Gildarts versus August in the ruins of Cardia Cathedral. And Gildarts rips off his cloak, and he just runs at August. I hope this is not as bad as the Gildarts God Serena fight, because that was some bullshit. I want this to be, the best fucking fight in the entire arc. And Gildarts swipes at August, but August dodges. Behind you! And Gildarts doing something on a magic attack. And what? Did August just get cut up into little squares? What? No way. Well. There's gotta be something about this. Yep, he just completely reforms. Quite amusing magic you use. Huh? You kidding me? there was a second there where I was like, there's no way he's gonna do that. But then again, this is Hiro Mashima, and he just fucking might at this point. And August, like, sucker punches Gildarts in the chest. You cannot win against me. And Cana Gildarts tag team fight! Oh my god, cards are throwing in that it has to be Cana, right? Yes! Making the impossible possible is my old man's specialty. Oh yeah, it's Cana. Cana, no! Don't come closer! Father and daughter? Father and daughter. And now we're right back with, Gildart. No, not Gildarts, Zeref and Gray. And Zeref has just told Gray what his whole plan is, and we're not gonna find out what it is. I'm still gonna bet money on it being Ankhseram until we see otherwise. I'm assuming he wants to kill Ankhseram so he can die, right? Like, that makes sense to me. What the? You're the first one to hear it. I think no one from the 12 knows about it. Mavis's magical power. Fairy Heart is too powerful. Are you really going to? No, it's impossible. Just fucking say it, Mashima! Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Okay. Do you have any idea why I told you this? Natsu is heading here right now. But first, you will die. I don't know, Gray survived a lot of shit. I highly doubt it. When Natsu arrives, he will look upon the dead body of his dearest friend. He will be sad and furious. This is my last chance to fight against Natsu with all he's got. You will be the trigger that will unleash his power. You wish. When Natsu will arrive, there will be nothing left from you. It's futile. I'm immortal. No one can kill me. But if you somehow manage to kill me, Natsu will. Yeah, I know. So you already knew that Natsu is end? Natsu is Natsu. So we're doing more of that shit? Okay. I wanted to blame someone for the deaths of my parents in Ur, and that someone was End. But now, knowing that it's Natsu, I care more about those who are still alive. I don't care what they are. They are my friends. Finally, Gray, you reached the right fucking answer. You will lose them, whether you kill me or you die yourself. I won't let that happen. That's why I have to defeat you. He's not going to use Ice Shell. This whole speech, it looks like he's powering up like he might be using Ice Shell, but this whole speech just now has been very like, I'm going to live. And if he uses Ice Shell, he will not live. Just remember that, Gray. Please. Don't you understand? If I die, Natsu, there is a way to defeat you without killing you. Ice Shell! Gray, no! Gray, no! No! Remember the whole speech you just fucking gave about how you want everyone to live. Ice Shell is not the way to do that. Haven't you learned by now? Ice Shell never works. It has never worked in the history of this series. You have tried it against Leon, and you got talked out of it. You tried it against Silver, you got talked out of it. What the fuck makes you think this is gonna be any fucking different? Okay. Let's get back to it. We only have a couple pages left this chapter. That's my rant about Ice Shell. I didn't think he'd actually fucking do that. And it looks like Zeref agrees with me. Zeref also did not think he would fucking do that. This magic. In exchange for a caster's life. I was saved by others many times. I know that this life doesn't belong only to me. I can't die too easily, for everyone's sake. And we have all these like old pictures that really highlight how different the art styles become, just like completely out of the blue. I should mention that, like, how weird, like, double-digit chapter Natsu looks. Whatever. That's my off-topic ADD rant for the night. This magic power. Lost attribute? That's right. No one has to remember me. I'll erase my existence from my friends' memories. I'll turn my life, existence, and memory into magic. Lost Iced Shell. Wait, is that a thing? Is that a thing he can do? To be continued, chapter 523, Will Fate Burn? Okay. Let me see if 523 is out already. No, it's not. So, fuck. There's a lot of shit. A lot of shit happened in this chapter. First of all, Mashima once did his beloved troll move by not telling us, what Zeref's plan is, but Gray knows, but we don't. So that's a bummer. Because I've been theorizing Ankhseram. I didn't think that Zeref wanted to kill Ankhseram. I imagined, like, Ankhseram would come into play to, like, I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel before. My big theory about Ankhseram is that he's gonna like come in as like, because Natsu and Zeref are technically supposed to be dead and like they died, or Natsu specifically because he died like 400 years ago. So he's gonna come in and like, want to like balance out life and death. So he's gonna, try to kill Natsu, and that's gonna be like the final villain and all. But I did not. I still think after hearing all this that Zeref's main goal is gonna be God slaying. Um, but we'll have to wait and see about that. Thankfully, there's still another chapter coming out this probably tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll find out then. But then Gildarts versus August, we didn't see that much of, but it was still. We saw that like August can just like completely wipe the floor with Gildarts' magic, which is really nice to see. That we're gonna have a pretty credible fight here, thank God. Um, and of course, Gray is still doing Iced Shell. Why the fuck, Gray? Have you learned nothing? Have you learned nothing from everything in this series? You're not going to die. I'm gonna put this out right now. Gray might die. Gray might possibly die by being killed by Zeref. He is not going to ice shell himself to death. He has tried it too many times and he has failed every single time. So, I don't think that's gonna go down. But yeah, kind of ran through everything in this chapter. There still is 523 is coming out later. Later is a good answer. So we'll have to see what comes of that when it's translated. So I'll see you all then. Hope you liked the chapter. I did, in case I was a little bit obscure about that. I had a lot of things to say about it. There are things I weren't happy with, but it was a really good chapter. It was an incredible chapter. A typical amazing Mashima setup chapter, just so we can all be let down 3 weeks from now. You know how it is. You know how it goes. But yeah, I hope you liked the chapter and the video. You can like, subscribe, whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. As always, guys, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.